Hi again, this is Carlos Andrino and welcome to another RAV Vast lesson. A chord is usually referred to as a group of 3 or more notes played together, complementing each other harmonically. In the case of a RAV Vast, which is usually a unique type of tongue drum, each note carries a root note together and up to 7 harmonics within that note. Then, if we think about it without even consider the note blending, a note in a RAV Vast is already kind of a chord because it subtly carries up to 7 notes together. Although a chord is usually made out of 3 or more notes together, we can consider chords on a RAV Vast which are made out of 3 notes or more, but also take into consideration a 2 notes chord which are played together that complement each other harmonically as a chord, considering that all of those harmonics are activated at the same time and make kind of a chord. As we talked about before, the sound and sustain of each RAV Vast is different, and yours might be tuned on a different scale to the G Pygmy RAV that I have here. So, although we can remember which number goes with each one to make up a chord, we can also start training our ear and understand which 2 and 3 notes play well together harmonically. Remember to adapt the most comfortable position for your hand, fingers, wrist, arm, back, and with the least tension you can when you are playing a chord. If we find some chords that sound good together, then we can also find a chord progression similar to those found in popular music. Therefore, I suggest you to explore combinations of chords that play well together, starting by 2 notes next to each other, then adding a third one next to them, and then going a little farther, 2 together and 1 a little far away. Therefore, you can find more combinations and see what you like. It is important to understand that chords don't always need to sound perfect, because some kind of dissonant chords might be used intentionally and with a purpose. So your ears will tell you with some practice what sounds right for your compositions and present a specific feeling that you intend to create. Some great 3-note chords you can find on most of the scales that sound good are 4, 6, and 8, 3, 5, and 7, 1, 3, and 5, and 2, and 4, and 6. These might work together as a chord progression. Also, you can try these next chords as well and implement them with the previous ones. Let's try it out. Is 3, 6, and 8, and 2, 4, and 7. Is 3, 6, and 8, and 2, 4, and 7. Is 3, 6, and 8, and 2, 4, and 7. So let's try the chord progression. Now let's vary it. Some 2-note chords that sound good on almost any scale as well. 2 and 7, 2 and 6, 1 and 4, 1 and 5. That was great. I encourage you to find out what sounds right to you and does not create dissonance or a kind of tonal imbalance to the chord, or at least at the beginning. One of the best ways to do so is by playing notes individually and then adding another one and finding which fits well and which doesn't in your RAV. Let me show you how I usually find chords I like in different scales, and that is by trying out combinations that I personally like and then adding them to my play. 3 and 5, let's try it. Nice. 2 and 4. Nice. 3, 5, and 6. Good. 2, 4, and 7. Nice. That seems good. I didn't like that last one, but that is just a little example about how I explore and add some different things. There are many combinations and you can decide which chords you like and implement them in your playing sessions. Take your time to explore your instrument and its scale, and maybe start playing a chord progression at a 4x compass to get the best results. And later on, you can improvise within the spaces between each chord where melody can happen. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and see you on the next lesson.